Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming my first men's fragrance video of 2019. So I kind of thought that I would do a video that may be helpful to some of you guys. I wanted to list my top 10 men's colognes to pull you through the entire year. So if I could recommend 10 designer fragrances, I forgot to mention that this is a designer list. There is no niche in here. It is strictly designer. These are my 10 recommendations. If you have no fragrances at all and you want to start collecting them and you've got a resolution that you want to buy 10 fragrances, these would be them, at least in my eyes. So I'm not going to ramble, I'm going to jump into the list. I'm going to start out with a fragrance that I've talked about a lot on my channel, Carolina Herrera CH Men Privé. And the reason that I've talked about it a lot is because I genuinely love this fragrance. My love for this never dies. I think it is such a great scent. It's very sexy, it's boozy, it's leathery, it's spicy, it's a little bit sweet, and like I said, it's a very sexy scent. In my opinion, it's actually quite unique. It doesn't smell like most designer fragrances. It does have a uniqueness about it, which is going to make you stand out. So Carolina Herrera CH Men Privé, I recommend it for fall, winter, date night, clubbing, anytime really, just not the summer. So Carolina Herrera CH Men Privé is my number 10. Okay, my number 9 is very controversial, and I know that some of you guys are not going to buy into what I'm about to say, but I have to mention it. Tom Ford Black Orchid. Yes, I love this fragrance for myself, but I also love it on a man. And in my opinion, Tom Ford Black Orchid smells better. I'm going to say it right now. I feel like this fragrance smells way better on men. There is something about it when it warms up on a guy's skin. I've smelt it. 2 of my friends that are guys wear this fragrance and it smells incredible, like absolutely incredible. And I definitely would not recommend it to you guys if I thought that it smelled overly feminine, or if I thought that, yeah, it just smelled too much like a woman. I definitely wouldn't recommend it to you. But trust me right now, wear this dressed up in a suit in the fall winter for a night out, and you are going to draw a lot of attention to yourself if you wear this, and it's going to be good. I guarantee the reactions that you get from this will be good. So Tom Ford Black Orchid, I have the Eau de Parfum here. I highly recommend it. At least go give it a try. If you are one of those people that you think that this belongs on a woman, I dare you to go and try it on your own skin and see how it develops and see how it changes and see if you like it. So Black Orchid is an amazing fragrance. Don't steer away from it just because it's targeted to women. Coming in at my number 8 is a fragrance from Christian Dior, and I feel like this fragrance is very well respected in the fragrance community. I feel like a lot of people love this, and it's so well deserved. In my opinion, the hype around this fragrance is 100% well deserved. This is Christian Dior's Dior Homme Intense. I know a lot of you guys love the Parfum. I've never had the chance to smell it. I can't find it anywhere, but the Dior Homme Intense, in my opinion, is incredible. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance for sure. It is beautiful, aromatic, powdery iris. It definitely has a lipstick kind of vibe to it, but it doesn't smell like a grandma. Trust me right now, this does not smell grandma-ish. It's sweet, it's powdery, it's buttery, it's smooth, and there's a little bit of an aromaticness from lavender in here. It's just incredible. I highly, highly recommend this to you guys. To me, this is a fragrance that I want to snuggle up to. This, if I did a Netflix and chill for guys video, this would be in it. This is a fragrance that I want to hug you. I want to hug you and snuggle with you if you're wearing Dior Homme Intense, because it just smells incredible. It's very comforting, it's very luxurious, it's very smooth, it's just incredible. So Christian Dior's Dior Homme Intense. I also think that this one is incredible when you're in a suit as well. I think it just smells very high quality. So, okay, so coming in at my number 7 is more of a newer fragrance. I believe that this came out last year, I think. And this one is from Hugo Boss, and it is the Boss Private Accord. Now, I have actually seen some negative reviews for this, but I just have to tell you guys, like, go and try it for yourself. You're never gonna know just by reading reviews if you're gonna like something or not, because I tried this and I loved it. Like, I genuinely love this fragrance. I think it is really, really sexy. Like, smelling it from the bottle, I cannot wait to smell it on a guy, but just smelling it from the bottle, Yes, this is a very sexy scent. It is sweet, it's spicy, it's got cacao and coffee, and it also has ginger. There is quite a few like kind of unusual notes in there, but I wouldn't say that it's a super unusual fragrance where it's a bit wacky or it smells kind of off-putting or weird. It definitely smells like you've smelled something like this before, and it smells really sexy to me. So you definitely have to go and check it out. What is this even called? Hugo Boss The Scent Private Accord. Definitely check it out, guys. It is worth checking out for sure. Okay, my next one is a very redundant fragrance. We hear about this one all the time in the fragrance community, but I would be lying if I said that it wasn't an incredible scent and it is always going to impress. That is something that I have to say. This fragrance is always going to impress. It's always going to appeal to women and men. It's going to appeal to everyone, to be honest with you. It is from Yves Saint Laurent, and obviously it is La Nuit de l'Homme. Yeah, possibly the most perfect fragrance that was ever created for a man ever. It genuinely is incredible. It is sexy cardamom. That is what this fragrance is. It is sweet. It is spicy, it is aromatic, it's kind of fresh but not really fresh. This is something that would make a girl fall in love with you. I'm just going to put it out there. This is the sort of fragrance that is very memorable. It is like a signature, and it's something, like I said, I feel like a girl could fall in love with this fragrance and fall in love with you wearing this fragrance. That's the sort of vibes it gives me. It's not aggressive, it's not pungent, it's nothing like that. It is possibly just one of the most perfect fragrances ever created. So Yves Saint Laurent, La Nuit de l'Homme, I know we all know it, but it is a fantastic fragrance at the end of the day. Opening up the top 5, I have a fragrance that I have talked about this brand quite a lot in my videos, and I'm just going to show it to you guys. It is from Bottega Veneta, and I genuinely feel like this brand, this house is so underrated. Bottega Veneta is amazing, high quality, unique, and they stand out, at least in my opinion, among other designers. So definitely check out the entire house. But the fragrance that I have here is Bottega Veneta Pour Homme Extreme. You guys know I love the Parfum version, but the reason that I chose to include the Extreme version is because I think it's just a little bit more versatile. So I have tested the entire line, and this is the one that I recommend because I think it's just the most versatile. It is leather, it's pine, it's juniper. It is just a very masculine kind of walking through a pine forest kind of scent, but it's incredible. Definitely check them out. Check out the entire line, but the one that I'm recommending for 2019 is the Pour Homme Extreme version. I think it's incredible, and like I said, it's pretty versatile. My number 4, I've talked about many times, and this is easily one of my favorite fragrances ever created for a man, and I don't say that lightly. I only have a few that I think are like my ultimate favorites. This is definitely one of them, and it will forever be one of my favorite fragrances, and it is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male. Yes, this is one of the most incredible fragrances ever made for men. I think it is a masterpiece by Francis Kurkdjian. It's sexy. That is all I have to say about Le Male. It is sexy. I actually don't recommend Ultra Male. I think it is just a little bit too sweet. They've totally lost the barbershop vibe, the kind of light sweetness vibe. It's just too much in my personal opinion. To me, this fragrance is a masterpiece. I think it's absolutely amazing. It's, like I've said in many of my other videos, it's a barbershop fragrance like underneath, but it has that really just delicious, seductive sweetness on top, but without being a gourmand or without being too sweet or without being too cloying and heavy. It's just got the right amount of sweetness to make you want to get closer to the guy, but it's still got a little bit of a freshness, a little bit of a classic masculinity in there, and it's amazing. So Le Male, to me, is easily one of the best fragrances ever created for a man. Coming in at my number 3 is a fragrance that a lot of you guys have asked me if I like this scent. Have I tried it? I actually tried it when it came out, and I absolutely loved it, so I'm really excited to be talking about it today. It is from Prada, and it is Prada Luna Rossa Black. Oh my god, is this fragrance incredible. It is tonka bean heaven, like absolute tonka bean dream in a bottle, in my opinion. It's also got amber and angelica. It's quite musky. It's quite like a deep a deep, sweet, heavy, musky tonka bean scent, and it is just amazing. I see this one working in the fall winter, also like dressed up. I think it would just be superb. So Prada Luna Rossa Black, I find this scent irresistible. I think it smells so good. It kind of reminds me as well, like the dry down of Tom Ford Fucking Fabulous is kind of similar to Prada Luna Rossa Black. Like the dry down of Tom Ford kind of smells similar to this, but it's a beautiful high quality tonka bean scent. I really do love a lot of Prada fragrances. I think that Prada makes really high quality scents, and this is definitely a great reflection of that. So check it out, especially if you like tonka bean. It is an incredible scent. My top two was hard. I kept kind of swapping and changing, and the reason that I put my number two as my number two is because a lot of people own this, a lot of people know it. It is a little bit less unique, I guess, than my number one. It is from Chanel, and in my opinion, this is the best Chanel for a man. It is Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. This fragrance should be in every single man's collection, period. Like, this fragrance needs to be in your collection, and if it's not in your collection, what are you doing? It is an incredible staple to have in your collection, and I'm going to tell you guys why. It is fresh, but it's not a citrusy fresh, as in it doesn't smell like Versace's Pour Homme or Acquadigio. It's not fresh like that. It's fresh in a way where you could wear this scent as a signature scent all year round. You could wear it in the day, you could wear it in the night, you could wear it clubbing, you could wear it on a date, you could wear it to an event, and it's going to work. It is not like a citrusy fresh where it's too zesty or too like summertime. It's a fresh scent that works all year round and doesn't smell out of place, if that makes sense. Like if you wore something maybe like, I'm going to use Versace Pour Homme or Acquadigio in the like winter time, it may smell a little bit kind of out of place, whereas this one totally doesn't. It's tonka bean, it's orange, it's mint. It is just hands down one of the best fragrances for a guy ever, in my opinion. This is one of the best. So Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, definitely check it out. You can literally wear this fragrance anytime, anywhere, any occasion, with anyone, and you're going to smell amazing. And I don't really see anybody not liking this scent because it's a very pleasing fragrance. So trust me, if you're very lost and you want to buy one cologne that you can wear anytime, anywhere, Chanel. The fragrance that I chose as my number one fragrance to pull you through 2019 is from Yves Saint Laurent, and this is Why Eau de Parfum. I was so impressed with this fragrance, more than I anticipated, more than I really thought I would be. I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't like the first release, the Eau de Toilette version, but I love and adore the Eau de Parfum. Why Eau de Parfum? It is incredible. It's sweet and it's aromatic and it's kind of juicy and it's got apple and it's got sage. To me, this is a really sexy fragrance. Again, I feel like you could wear this one anytime, anywhere. It's gonna be appropriate. I have actually asked a few of my friends what they think of this, and all of them absolutely loved it. So I know that girls also appreciate this fragrance. It's not just me. This fragrance is incredible, guys. Go and check it out. It is definitely one of the best releases from 2018. In my opinion, this was easily one of the best. So Wise Eau de Parfum from Yves Saint Laurent. Please check it out. It is my number one for 2019. If you want something new and fresh and you're kind of bored of everything that's been coming out, try out this one. That is it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed my first men's fragrance video of 2019. I thought it would be a good idea to talk about the fragrances that I think are like must-haves and your staples for 2019. So this was my list, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!